Hello. Welcome to Taco Bout It Tuesday. I'm Karma with Lewis Acre Farm,
And I'm Glenda from Grace and Fire.
and this is Taco Bout It Tuesday, and we're going to talk about it. Don't
Yeah,
know what it is, but we're going to talk about it.
no tacos required.
Absolutely, because I don't have any handy.
I don't either, but boy, that sounds good for dinner.
I don't know what we're going to have. We have bacon out because I got it out yesterday because I thought we might have pancake supper. But we got
Ooh.
busy and we actually got some of my garden planted yesterday.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was stuff that I bought to
Okay.
plant and
Yeah.
it needed to get planted
Yeah.
because it was suffering.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you. Well,
And then Logan got two different packages of steaks out this morning. So
ooh.
I don't know. Are we going to have steak for dinner or are we going to have pancake supper? I don't
Hmm.
know.
I'm not sure what we're going to do. We went to Cracker Barrel for lunch and we had breakfast for lunch. And yes, I had real breakfast for my first breakfast, like in the morning with a regular cup of coffee. But Sir Grace was like, "Let's go to Cracker Barrel." I'm like, "Good idea." And then the menu for lunch didn't look good to me, so we both ordered eggs and hash browns and biscuits and gravy, and yeah, it was perfect. And of course, bacon.
I love Cracker Barrel.
Me too. Me too.
They have a dinner that is so good. It's maple bacon chicken, maple glazed bacon chicken, something along those lines. Oh my goodness, is it ever good? It's
I'm
incredible.
I'm about to check that out. That sounds good. We
Yeah.
like their when you do the specials and it's the turkey and dressing, that's like
Mm-hmm.
one of our favorite things to eat with the cranberry sauce. So good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds really good.
Yeah. So
So
I'm not sure what we're going to end up with for dinner tonight. I have no idea. Especially,
whatever it is, it'll fill the holler spot.
that's
It'll keep you from
right.
hollering.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Well, tacos sound good. I'm just saying. Maybe we'll have tacos.
Yeah.
That sounds
Well,
really.
do you want to welcome our guests, our
I
people in chat?
do. I do. I do. Well, unfortunately, Restream is not going to show it, but I checked both channels, and our first guest in tonight was Rebecca from Rebecca Touch My Yarn. So, hey, Rebecca, I'm so sorry I
Yay,
can't pull her.
welcome. So glad you're here.
Yes, she said hello. And then the next one that we had in was Jaden. Hey, Jaden,
Hey,
thank you so much
Jaden.
for being here. And the next one that we had in was Musgrave Family Farm says, "Hello, hope your day is going great." Well, it
Hi.
is. It
So
is.
glad you're here.
And there's our beautiful Rebecca saying hello. So there she is. But she was first in line on Karma's channel. So I'm so glad you're here. And then the next one.
Oh, hey, Octal. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in.
Hey, hey, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. It has been a really good day. I was telling Karma that today.
Pardon me,
Oh,
checking kittens.
I was telling Karma that I went to Joann Fabrics today and I may have bought quite a few bolts of fabric. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Well, they had them 80% off of the bolt, like the fabrics on the
Mm-hmm.
bolt. And then if you bought the whole thing, you took an additional 50% off.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So I may have gone in and was like, hello, sale. And I mean, you can't say no to fabric. And I found some really pretty things, and I'm looking over. If I panned the camera over, I'd be embarrassed. But like, like really tall. Like I bought quite a few, and now I feel like a fabric hoarder.
I'm a kitten hoarder, so,
To each their own,
actually, I'm
right?
not hoarding them. I'm seriously looking for homes for all these
You're
kittens.
rehoming them. It's a rescue situation right now.
Yeah, yeah. So I can't be
Not
held
the
responsible.
same. Not the
But you
same.
want to know something?
Hmm.
I'm almost embarrassed to admit, and I didn't get to make the phone call today.
Uh-oh.
I have one mama who is like trying to take control of all the kittens,
Oh my.
like not wanting to even let her mom have her babies that are in living with her own babies. So Miss Bianca has 3 kittens left because she was the mother of Topper, and Topper passed.
Yes.
So she has 3 kittens left. Her kittens will be 8 weeks old tomorrow. Her kittens are weaning age.
Oh.
And she has been having some behaviors lately that are like really bizarre. Really bizarre. She's just been acting strange. Caroline is the mother of all of the older kittens, all 9 of the older kittens, the 5 boys that are 8 months old and the 4 girls that are 1 year old. Caroline has 4 kittens that are all living together with Bianca's 3. Caroline wanted to go in and be with her babies. Bianca wouldn't let her. Bianca wants to hoard the kittens. Bianca also will go into the pup tents where China is living with her 6 kittens and nurse her babies. So she's nursing 13 kittens.
Oh my goodness.
She wants all the kittens, but her babies rarely nurse. And Caroline's babies are really cutting way back on the nursing. So she's
Hmm.
like going through withdrawals and she doesn't want to stop nursing kittens.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I talked to Logan last night and I thought, she is really a heavy producer and she produces good quality milk and she doesn't want to quit nursing. She wants all the kittens, and I'm tempted to contact and reach out to Pet Haven where I take the cats to be nursed or to be spayed and neutered and ask them if they have any neonatal orphans that need a wet nurse.
Right. Right.
Just 1 or 2
Right. Right.
that she can take because she'll take any kitten and let her continue to nurse
Aw.
until her body says, okay, I'm done. And then let them find a foster home for those kittens.
Wow. What a good mama.
Because she's an incredible mother. She
Yeah.
she wants all the kittens. But
Aw.
the sad thing is that she's forcing poor China out from her babies. And
Mm-mm.
China's just kind of like, well, now what do I do? I guess I'll go back to my boys that are my brothers that want me to continue to nurse them, but they're 8 months old.
My goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. I'll tell you, animals can be so funny.
It's all in the family.
It's all in the family, all in the family. Well, real quick, I just wanna make sure we say hello to Fuzzy Adventures and More.
Well,
So say
hi,
hello,
Fuzzy Adventures.
and then,
Thank you for being here.
I only have Harley and Turbo, and that is it. Aw,
Are Harley and Turbo kitties or puppies?
yeah, I'm curious. That's a good question. I don't know. You'll have to let us know. Kinda curious.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well, we just have chickens, and, yesterday
And
We have a dog
And
too. We have a dog
yes,
too.
Sir Grace has a dog.
Yes, yes. We, had a really weird incident happen yesterday with our hens, and, um, she's the lowest on the pecking order. It's Chloe, and
Mm.
Chloe Kardashian, because I don't care for the Kardashians, but I named my chickens. I had 3 of them, and we lost 1, and 1 got renamed, but her name stayed Chloe Kardashian. So,
That's
anyhow,
funny.
a little like a little clucker. So, anyhow, she's the lowest on the pecking order, gets beaten up. She's kind of my spastic bird. She's gray. She's really pretty. And all of a sudden, I notice she's puffing up, and I'm like, "Oh, no, I know what that means." And then so I sat back and I watched her, and she kept running in and getting in the nest. Well, she's broody for the
Oh, I thought you were gonna say she was egg bound.
no, oh, no, she's broody. It's a mind shift, I guess, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, you're talking about
Needing to have
doing
babies.
weird things, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
she's doing something weird too, and so she got put into broody jail, which is a kennel, that we keep in our garage, and so the fans are blowing, lots of circulation, listening to country music, getting all of her food and getting treats, and then we go out and love on her, make sure that she gets some time, outside of broody jail, but we're waiting for her to break that. And then we have another girl that went broody, but she's a frequent flyer with that one. But Chloe, for the first time, is broody. And I felt so
Oh.
bad looking at her, but she'll be
Oh.
fine. She's getting lots of attention too. Let's see here. This is a cat-related channel, an entertainment baking cooking channel, but Harley and Turbo are my cats.
Awesome.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's
Yeah,
fan
I'll have to check it out.
yeah, let's see. And then we have a few videos out on them. Oh, we'll have to go
Very
check them
cool.
out. Rebecca, can you look up Fuzzy Adventures and More and drop
Yeah.
a link so that way everybody can go and subscribe to them? That would be fantastic. If
You
you're still
know,
Rebecca.
I do wanna let you guys know, especially Fuzzy Adventures, I do on Mondays, I do interviews with channels, and
Mhm,
it's my gift to the community to
mhm,
help promote other creators. And if you go to my About section, you'll find a link to interview request form, and you're welcome to fill that out if you would like an opportunity to promote your channel through an interview.
mhm.
And if you're not available during the time that I usually go live, it's perfectly fine. We can pre-record your interview at a time that's convenient for you. So don't worry about the time I normally go live. We can make it work. Um, that's just something that I do as a gift to the community to help you promote your channel. And if you know other channels that would like to promote their channel, um, it doesn't matter. For the most part, it does not matter
No.
what the genre is. Uh, very, very few that I would not consider.
Right, right, right.
So,
And then Izzy just slipped in. Hey,
yeah,
Izzy, I'm so glad you're here.
yeah, I am too.
And then thank you
So,
so much, Rebecca. I appreciate it. She dropped the link. So
yes,
Izzy,
thank you.
yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And those Meet Me Mondays are a lot of fun. Karma is a great host, and,
Well, thank
um,
you.
she makes you feel relaxed. So if you've never done an interview with another channel, highly recommend doing one with Karma. I don't know. I had a fun time when I did mine. I mean, it was amazing, and we just laughed and yeah, and the snacks are really good backstage, just saying.
I love doing those interviews. I I have fun because I get to know somebody new. I
Yeah.
make new friends. I get to know the creator themselves on a personal level
Mhm.
behind the scenes of the channel. And
Right.
that's really what my goal is with my interviews. Most people who do interviews on YouTube, they want to get down to the nitty-gritty, the meat and potatoes of the channel.
Right.
Okay, we're going to talk about the channel, but before we get to the channel, I want to get to know the creator.
Mhm.
I want to find out who is this
Yeah.
that's creating these videos. And so we're going to spend some time getting to know you and your hobbies, your background, your family, um, you as a person,
Mhm.
because you're more than your channel.
Very much so.
And so we're going to spend some time getting to know you as a person, and then we'll transition to your channel and then open it up for questions at the end. And we just sit around and have a lot of fun. And if I remember, I will try to do a little, very short mini game of sorts, um, kind of halfway through,
Mhm.
just to get to know a little fun side of the creator.
Absolutely.
And I have a blast. I haven't had a single person that I've interviewed say that they didn't enjoy the interviews.
It's a lot of
Um,
fun. Even as a viewer to watch these interviews, it's fun to get to know people too, and I
yeah,
love it. I love it. I love that you do it. I think it's amazing. So definitely, if you're interested, make sure you go over to Karma Lewis Acre Farm, look for the About section, and fill out that form. It'll
yeah.
you'll feel you'll be relaxed. It's wonderful. It's just a wonderful time for sure.
Like I've told others that have been extremely nervous to do this, like people who have never gone live.
Mhm.
It's just a couple of people sitting around their kitchen table having a chin wag.
Yep.
And if you don't know what a chin wag is, it's just having a good old fashioned chat,
Yes.
a fireside chat.
Yes.
So
Yes. Let's see what did.
let's see. I do interviews on my main channel, but it's a different type. We interview horse farm that helps disabled people who likes riding horses. It's something new that we started recently. Wow. Oh, that's interesting.
That's awesome. I know, I know some horse farms that are really cool like that. We have one close by that, my I have a loved one that's disabled, and what a great thing to do with horses, and they're so calm
Yeah.
and so relaxing. And then one time my kiddos, when they were little, we went to
Mhm.
a horse farm, and they had horse safe, and I wanna stress that, paint, horse safe paint. And this one horse allowed the kids to like put their handprints on the
Mhm.
horse and do little smiley faces or sad faces, however they were able, how they were feeling. And of
Mhm.
course they washed it off. I mean, I don't want anybody thinking, but this horse enjoyed it, and it was on a hot day, and so that cool paint to their, it felt good for them. And I'll just never forget that. It was such a really cool experience, for my kiddos. But yes, it was horse safe. The horse was fine. The horse got a bath. The kids washed it all off. It's all good. But it was just neat, and very relaxing for kiddos who were overstimulated. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really neat thing that these horse farms have. Let's see here. Consume the goodness. Hello. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah. Awesome.
And we are going to be doing interviews at a horse farm down after I get from my break from YouTube. There's a free time activities channel. Our main channel is our work channel. Oh, that's so cool.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well,
Fantastic.
I'm excited to get to know you.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Thank you for popping in.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
that is wonderful.
Yeah, horses are super therapeutic too. I mean,
They are. We have one therapy farm here, horse farm. Um, can't remember if it's in Middleton or if it's in Star. I know it's really pretty close to where we live.
mhm.
It's called Ride for Joy,
Oh, okay.
and they work with the disabled and with veterans,
Okay. Yeah.
and it's for free. They do it for free, for the disabled and the veterans. Other people can um, go out there for a fee, but for the disabled and the veterans, they can receive services for free.
Absolutely. I know that we have a few in our area. Of course, we're in horse country with the
Mhm.
Kentucky Derby being, Churchill Downs being here. We're in horse country. And I know that we have several that help
Yeah.
veterans and the disabled as well. And I think it's a important aspect for healing for sure. If you're into horses. And I don't know, I don't know about you, but I even enjoy just riding a horse. Just, there's something peaceful and nice when you can go out on a ride. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I took Sir Grace. He had never gone, and I made a mistake years ago. He wanted to try horseback riding for the first time. And of course, I've done it without the saddle. I've gone bareback. And then
Mhm.
I prefer saddle, but I've done it both ways. So
Mhm.
I found a place and I said, we went on a dates before we were married. And I took him out and we had a wonderful time, went out in the woods, and when he got off, he could not stand straight. He looked like John Wayne. And I wish I hadn't, but I laughed so hard at him. I'm like, can you not put your legs together and just walk? And he's like walking off like John Wayne. And he'll never get back on a horse again
Oh no.
because I made fun of him. I wish I hadn't, but I was young and dumb. And that we've been married 30 years almost. So I mean, bless his heart, he's had to put up with me this long. And I keep going, can we go back horseback riding? I think it'd be so much fun. So, but no, I love horses. Well,
Yeah.
our week is going, my week is going good so far. How about yours, Karma?
Well, the
Yeah.
vans broke down, so
Uh,
yeah, we've it went to the shop this morning. The tow truck came and got it. Took it to the
oh,
shop, and I had an appointment coming up on Saturday for 3 of the girls to be spayed, and since I have to pay for a repair and I have no transportation at the moment,
things are
well,
delayed.
the girls are just gonna have to wait because I can't afford both and I have no way to get them there.
Right, right.
So,
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's see here. Our main channel is called New Horizons Above and Beyond. We
I know you, DJ.
break due to some personal stuff that came up. Understand. Take that break. And then, oh, that's awesome. Glad to hear. Oh, yep. Um, let's see. I've never ridden a horse before, but I would love to learn. I would love to brush and feed a horse too. Something about it just seems like I would absolutely love
You
it.
would.
I think
You
you
would,
would.
Kendra.
I think you would. You know, horses can pick up on how you're feeling too, and they just have a really good sense. Um,
Absolutely.
and I don't know, I just there's something calming to me to just love on a horse. Sometimes I get to take care of a farm and they have a horse and we're still working, him and I. Now they have a donkey too. The donkey knows me very well. She's hangry, and she knows whenever I'm going to bring an apple or a carrot, for her to enjoy. I'll bring both of them up some. But him, I'll put the apple out, and I'm like, "Come here," and I'll say his name, and his eyes bug out, and I'm like, "No, no, it's okay, baby. I washed the apple. It's organic. I don't know what else to say, dude, it's all cut up, and it tastes good." And his eyes are bugged out, and then the donkey, she's like, "Oh, best friend." You know? I love it. I love it. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Yeah.
Yeah, it is that season right now.
Yeah, I understand that. We have our moments
Mm.
too. We have ours. But you know what? They say, count your blessings. To get through some of those hard times, you have to find the blessings in life. And every day there's something that you can be thankful for. And sometimes that's what we have to
Yeah,
remind ourselves of, you know, that things could be much worse. And, otherwise,
absolutely.
my grandfather always said, don't live your life in the mully grub,
Mhm.
which means don't be down. Live a positive
Don't
life.
don't live in the gutter.
Yep, don't live in the gutter, or where my
Yeah.
grandfather was from, he's from the back hills of Kentucky, and you don't live your life in the mully grub. So,
Right, the mully grubs. I was just paraphrasing
yeah,
mully grubs. I know the mully grubs.
a lot of people
We
don't know the mully grub, at least in
Yeah,
my area, and I'm like, "Okay, well, that's
that's
a
why
cool."
I said the gutter, but,
Yeah,
'cause, some people don't.
yeah, yeah,
Just like the chin wag.
yeah.
People didn't one person I said that to when I was setting them up for an interview. I said, "We're just gonna sit around and have a chin wag." And they're like, "A chin wag?" And I'm like,
Anyway,
"Yeah, good old-fashioned chat."
yes,
And they laughed. They'd never heard it before. And
that's
I'm
right.
like, "Oh,
That's
okay."
Yep, even the tough stuff should be appreciated. We get so much from those moments. Yeah.
Yeah,
I One of the things that I love is, many my husband, for those who don't know, my husband's disabled, and it's due to the military, and, I have gone and done resiliency courses with this branch of service that he came out of, and I have blessing stones that I was gifted, and they sit on my nightstand, and it's just to remind me that even in those hard days, there can be hope, there can be peace, there can be joy, and I look at those stones every single day, and I keep forgetting to bring them upstairs because I've talked about this both on this channel, and or this show, and then also on the lazy Saturday night chats that I have. So I've got to remember to bring those stones up here so I can show them to you. But it's just my daily reminder to look for those things in life, because you can
mhm.
every day, even when things are hard. There's something to be grateful for.
There was a time in my life when if the van broke down, if, um, whatever
Mhm,
happened, I would spend the next week crying.
mhm,
This time, the van broke down and I handled it. I took it very matter of factly. I just, okay, we're going to
mhm.
get through this. Let's just get it home. Let's just deal with it. We can't do anything because this happened Friday night. We
Right,
can't do anything tonight. There's nothing we can do. Just get on the phone, find somebody to get you to work, talking to Logan, and figure out how you're going to get back and forth to work until we can get it fixed. And I'll call on it on Monday. We'll go from there. We'll figure out if it's worth fixing or if we're going to be looking at getting a different vehicle. If we're going to be getting a different vehicle, we'll figure out the financing, you know, all of this. And it's like, I didn't cry about it.
yeah,
Before, I would have just been in absolute panic because how are we going to pay for it?
right.
How are we going to get through this? How are we going to get you to work? How am I going to get to my appointments? How am I going to be able to get? I'm not in a place of worry like I used to be.
Yeah,
And It's so nice to have that peace,
Yeah.
to know that, you know what? God's got it in control. God is has brought us to this point.
Mhm.
God is going to get us through yet another situation. He hasn't let us down so far. He's not going to let us down now.
No. No. And I used to do
Mhm.
that too. I admit to that. I used to cry, and I remember when we first bought our property. We were brand new to home ownership, and we had windstorm after windstorm after windstorm, and slowly things kept like, every time we had a windstorm, I used to be a nervous wreck, honest to goodness, because it was like, what else can go wrong with the house? We kept losing shingles. We lost our siding. We it
Mhm.
just was one after the other. And now I'm like at the point where I'm like, okay, it happens. I can deal with this. But I
Mhm.
used to be that lady that cried, and just over the little things, that because it just made me such a nervous wreck. And I remember one time my siding came off after a horrible windstorm, and Sir Grace wasn't at home. He was away because of medical treatment, and my neighbor saw me looking up at it, and I just was bawling my eyes out, and she came over and she gave me a hug, and she goes, "This too shall pass. This can get fixed, but this too shall pass."
Mhm.
And just I mean, just such a she gave me such a warm hug, and I haven't forgotten her. She's graduated to heaven now, but I always think about that whenever I go through things. This too shall pass, and look
Yeah.
for those blessings in life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then, I just saw this comment, "We are strengthened through our struggles. God sure is great at molding," yes, teaching and strengthening us through the difficulties we face. Absolutely,
That
absolutely.
moment, molding, it reminds me of the song we used to sing at church that he is the potter, we are the clay.
Yeah, I know.
Mold me and make me.
Yes,
This is what I pray.
yes,
And really, that is so, so true. We really are just a ball of clay, and
yeah,
he's molding us and shaping us, and someday he'll be finished with his masterpiece.
he will. He will.
Each one of us are a masterpiece, and one day he'll complete the masterpiece of Glenda, the masterpiece of Karma, the
Yes.
masterpiece of Kendra,
Mhm.
and each one of you, Rebecca,
Yeah,
um, every one of us, he'll finish those masterpieces, and he will be able to say, "It's done.
yeah,
I'm done," and
yeah,
be able to sit back and rest. And you know, we'll get through it.
yeah, very much
And
so.
even you, um, DJ, I know you're going through a lot,
Mhm.
but with God's help, you're going to get through it.
Absolutely.
You don't have to wring your hands in worry. You
Mm-mm.
don't have to stress over it, because if you turn it over to God and just say, "Show me what you got, God, cuz I can't handle this alone." You're going to be okay. He will get you through it.
Yes, he will.
You just have to trust him.
Absolutely.
I just finished recording. I finally managed to get the recording done, and I haven't gotten to play it back, but my microphone was fully charged.
Okay.
There will be sound on it this time.
Yay!
I just finished recording this week's Name of God, which was
Oh,
actually from 3 weeks ago. And I will edit it and get it uploaded this week.
wonderful.
And it's very appropriate to this conversation.
Mhm.
Just a sneak peek for those who are listening. It is Jehovah Nisi. The
Mm,
Lord is my banner. And it's in reference to when our military is, I don't know how it is now, but back, way back, when our military, when the cavalry would go to battle, there was always somebody that would hold the American flag
Mhm.
out there in the middle of the battlefield.
Mhm.
And that was the rallying point
Mhm.
for the soldiers. That's where, if they got confused where they were on the battlefield, they could look and they
Mhm.
could find the American flag. And I'm sure with every other military too around the world,
Sure.
they could
Mhm.
look and they could find the American flag and they would look and say, okay, that's my focal point. That's where I need to rally if I need to retreat. If that's where I go if we're marching forward. If we're losing, that's where I go. If we're marching on, that's where I go. That's my focal point.
Absolutely.
That's my banner. That's that's where my focus is. And that's what it means when you cry out and you say, Jehovah Nisi,
Mhm.
the Lord is my banner.
Mhm.
He is your focal point in the middle of the battle.
That's right. That's
And
right.
so that's just a sneak peek for what's coming up on the video for your thought for Thursday.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
I'm so excited for Thought for Thursday now.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome. And then I saw this. Of course, I'm always happy to pray for anyone at any time. Yes, I think that we're supposed to, we're need to pray for one another and lift each other up. Today, these days are hard, and I think it's important to take a step back and just keep people in prayer. So
yeah,
yeah, yeah. So that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
yeah. I hope it encourages you and helps you step out
Mhm.
and be encouraged and know that you're going to get through this.
Absolutely. I know I've been through my rough times and I sit back and I think, "Okay, Lord," like in the midst of it, I'm like, "Where are you, God?" I've had those moments, and it's
We
like,
all have.
am I standing alone or do I have the almighty God right behind me? And I'll tell you, when I sit back and after the storm has passed, I sit back and I go, "Oh,
You were there.
you were there." Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very much so. And, I'm telling you, I've been through the ringer myself throughout my life. I've got quite a story, but, it's been there've been good times, but there's been a lot of rough times, and yeah, always been there to catch me and get me through it, and yeah,
Yeah.
so you're not alone, you know, and I'm a much stronger person, I think, too, because 'cause I've gone through, quite a bit. And I'm like, "Okay, Lord, I see what you were molding, a stronger person." Me and my families are hoping to have things straightened out by this weekend, hopefully. Oh, good. Good, good, good.
I I hope that it works out for
Ye
you and that everything is lined up for you.
Yes, yes, very much so. Very much so. Well, on to a lighter mode. I
Yes.
I think you and I have something,
Hmm.
to bless some people with.
I think we do.
Oh,
Kendra just stepped away, and she
oh,
might not have wanted to.
oh, uh-oh, wait a minute, did she come back? I think she I think she's
Oh,
back. Yeah.
well, she just said that she was gonna step away for dinner.
Oh, just to check dinner, but she's there. See, she's back. There she is. She was
No,
back.
she said that she was off to eat dinner.
No, she was checking dinner. See, stepping away for dinner, and then I think she's back.
No, on up it says at 15:42 it says I'm off to eat dinner.
Oh, I guess I missed that. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
It
Well,
was right before
hopefully.
Fuzzy Adventures.
And then she came
Same.
back, and then she said something at 42 after. Kendra, are you here? Can you hear us? Oh, I'd hate to get in.
Oh, Kendra.
Anybody got Kendra's number?
I do.
You might want to come back, Kendra. We're calling for you. We'll give it a couple of minutes. Let her text her because you don't want to miss this at all. I'll let her text. Uh-oh, there, look. There, look what she texted.
Oh,
She's here.
ah,
She's
see,
heard
you are
us.
here, you little sneak. Okay.
I can hear you.
And I just hit send when you popped in with your your
All right. Well, that's
comment.
okay. That's so good. Oh, like, look. Good thing I left this running so I could hear you calling. Well, Miss
Okay. I
today.
have no idea how many are in chat.
There are 4 people in chat.
All right. Well, you guys have a 25% chance of winning.
Yes, because it is our monthly giveaway.
Now, for my giveaway, since my van is broke down, you gotta be patient with me because I can't get to the post office until I have a van. So, as soon as I get the van back and I can get to the post office, I will go to the post office and mail your gift. So just be patient. But you will get your gift. I promise.
What are we giving away?
Well, what are you giving away? Let's do
Oh,
yours first.
okay. So mine is going to ship from the company. So
Okay.
I'm going to need your address. And if you email me, I will literally like have it sent out or I'll order it tonight to be shipped out. So just kind of know that it's up to the company as to when it gets out, but I will literally ship it. But I'm going to be giving away an immunity tea kit. It's an elderberry tea kit. And let me
Ooh.
scroll down so that way you can see. It is a fruity herbal blend of apple, hibiscus, elderberries, and aronia berries. It is a tea that you can make. Um, it does. You want to use honey, so the tea comes with all of the dry ingredients, but you will need some honey, and they recommend using local honey, so local to your home. It makes approximately 64 ounces of immunity tea mixed with 6 to 8 tablespoons of raw honey. So this is something that my husband and I um, use ourselves. I have an Instapot, and on the inside of the instructions, it tells you how to throw it in an Instapot, but you can also cook this on a stove. So my recommendation is to follow the instructions as it says, add the exact amount of water as it says, depending on how, like how much it is. Let it cool all the way down to room temperature, then add your raw honey because you don't want to lose those benefits of local raw honey in there. For me, it makes 2 pints of syrup, is how I do it. And then what I do is I put one in the fridge and one in the freezer. And my husband and I will run through like our first jar will take like a tablespoon a day just to help boost the immunity. Um, it's not to cure anything, but it does help boost. And then whenever that jar is empty, then I'll put the other jar in the fridge and that's how we get through it. So I recommend if you can't get through the full amount within a month or so, freeze the other half. That's what we do in our on our home. So that's what I'm going to be giving away. Um,
Hey, Ronson.
and I'll just let you kind of see it. So it's going to be shipping from the Elderberry Company, which is a company that I actually trust. They say that it can help with different benefits for cold and flu relief, reduces sinus infection, lowers blood sugar, acts as a natural diuretic. It's a natural laxative, supports the skin health, relieves allergies, cancer fighting effects, heart health support. That's just from the elderberries, the aronia, which is chokeberries. And I actually grow chokeberries. It's an anti-cancer effects that benefits the heart health, immune support, and antiviral properties. Of course, all of these are just what their claim is to help. It's not mine. Of course, use your doctor for if you need any medical things. Always reach out to your doctor. But it's I love it as immune boosting support kit. And they say 45 days in the fridge. I say 30 days, and then if we can whip through it. My husband and I, just a tablespoon a day. Just take your elderberry syrup. So anyhow, that's what I'm going to give away, and that'll be shipping directly
Nice.
from them. And you must be a resident of the lower 48. That is because it's shipping from them, not from me, but this is shipping from the company. So lower 48 only. So
Awesome. Now, last time the number that I selected was the winner for your
mhm,
item,
yep,
and the number you selected was the winner for my item.
yep.
Are we doing the same thing?
Yep, and I already have we have our numbers written down.
Yes.
We
We
wrote it down
selected
so
our number.
my hands are up in the air, and here is I'm hiding it. So
Okay,
there,
this is the number
yep, and this paper
for
bigger. Yep,
this is the number for your gift. So I've got it right here.
and that's the number for your gift. So
Okay.
we've already written our numbers down. So it's a
Yes.
number between 1 and 50. So let me write the
Yes.
word start. And so
And you can enter multiple
multiple
times.
times. Please go as fast as you can once you see the start. So we're going to go ahead and hit start, and then after stop, then
We'll look for the number. If somebody gets it beforehand, I'll let you know.
okay. So 3, 2, 1, start. So hopefully that'll show through. So we'll give them a few seconds, and hopefully it goes through. Oh wait, I hit start, so it might only be showing up on the. Just say
I
let's
see
say start.
I see one number,
Okay.
and it's whoever's closest without going over.
So put your numbers in. Put your numbers in. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. We're still waiting for that number to come through. 1 to 50, you guys.
Mm,
Keep going. As
I see.
multiple times. Mm. Keep
I
going.
see some that are getting close, but
Ooh, some are getting close. Okay, see, I don't know the number, you guys. Keep going. 1 in 50. Keep going. You can go as fast as you want. Keep a
this is
going.
weird.
Yep. Keep going. Have we gotten anything closer?
I saw one that's not far off. Actually, a
Oh.
couple were pretty close, but
Ooh, keep going. Looks like I just checked mine. Nobody's in my channel. So whoever was there, mine is missed out. Oh, keep going. There. Okay. Keep 1 and 50, you guys. Keep typing. We still haven't found the number yet. Hmm. Keep going. Here, we're gonna play some music until we hear it.
Yeah. We can stop it whenever you want to, and
Okay.
then we can go with whoever was closest, or we can keep going until they get it.
Okay. Keep
Oh,
going.
I see it. I see it.
All right. Stop, 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 stop.
Stop. And the winner is, drum roll please, Kendra with number 14 right here.
Woohoo! Number 14. Number 14. Woohoo! Congratulations.
There
And
you go.
and I need, let me find where my thing is at. I need you to email. Oh, my thing went away. Let me put it up on the screen. Okay, hang on a second. Whoops. Oh, I'm missing something. And then I need you to email me. Whoops, wrong one. Wrong one. Oh, that's old. Wrong one. Nope, not Lynn Ann. Don't do that one. There we go. I'll get it together. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Email me at graceandfire16@gmail.com. Just going across the screen. And I will have it shipped directly to your address. Just make sure you tell me your channel name so that way I know who you are. Um, and I'll need your first and last name. I won't be sharing that information out. It's just so that way I can plug it in and have it shipped directly to you. I know, Randy. Get it right. Get it right. Our favorite trucker and quilter,
Quilter.
Randy, in the house, keeping me in line.
That's right.
Ay, ay, ay. Some things, I mean, pick a channel, any email, you know. No, email me at graceandfire16@gmail.com and I will get that out to you right away. So we're going to take that down. All right, you guys. So for your,
For mine,
yes.
about a year ago, Logan and I went to a little store in New Plymouth,
Mhm.
um, which is a little tiny town here in Idaho, called the Honey Store. This is their business card. And I did a little tour there, a live tour, and it's a really fun, awesome little place. They have all kinds of things that are related to honey, and uh, you can even get beekeeping stuff there. You can buy bison meat and all kinds of stuff. You can even shop online and get stuff from New Plymouth shipped to you wherever you are. So you're going to get this so that you have the information. However, this is um, this is an herbal tea that was formulated specifically for the honey store, and it is huckleberry tea. Um, the huckleberry is the state fruit. Huckleberries grow amazing here in Idaho, full of flavor. Um, so actually, I was wrong. It's not New Plymouth. It's actually in Fruitland. They're just like right on the borders, so I didn't realize that they actually were considered in Fruitland, not New Plymouth. Um, this is called Be Humble Herbal Tea, huckleberry flavored. A little pouch of that.
I'm gonna pull that up so that people can see that.
And then I have this. It is a lotion bar. The ingredients are beeswax, cocoa butter, almond oil, and fragrance. This particular one is Asian pear. And
Mm.
let me tell you, the fragrance on these lotion bars is incredible. And it feels so nice on the skin. This is mine, and I got the huckleberry this time. They have one that's sweet pea.
Ooh.
Oh, you open that one up and use it, and it smells the whole room. It smells so good, so sweet.
Mm.
But this is what the bar looks like. Oh, it
Is,
smells so good in here right now.
is that the Asian pear that you're giving away?
Yes, the Asian pear is what I'm giving away.
Okay, I'm gonna show that one because I couldn't find the tea. Oh, Kendra, I just got your message. Thank you. I will get that out to you as soon as I get uh, finished with the live. But
It
here is the Huckleberry, or sorry, the Asian pear lotion bar that Karma is talking about.
it feels so silky smooth on the skin, and it heals your skin too. And the bars last forever. You get down to the little tiny piece of it, and you can still use that little tiny piece. There's a lot of different fragrances you can choose from on there, but that's not all. I have one other little thing to include. This is not from the honey store.
Oh.
This is from Babby Farms.
Oh, how
It
cute.
is a magnet, and
Oh.
this is where Logan works.
Oh, that is
So
so
you'll
cute.
get a little magnet from Babby Farms to go with your lotion and your tea.
Oh, I think that's fantastic. And that honey store, I'm gonna just put the link of the store in the chat. Um,
Okay.
definitely go check it out. Um, let me pull this up
I
one
can
time.
get a quart jar of local wildflower honey for 16 bucks.
Sheesh. Yeah, their prices, I was looking at them and their prices are so good. Um, I mean, I was just really impressed by it because our honey is not as cheap as yours. I'm just saying.
I can get a block of honeycomb that's about this big, about that square, and about that thick for $10.95.
Wow.
Um, the prices are incredibly inexpensive. I bought a little tin of 20 tea bags, choke cherry tea, and it was specially formulated for the honey store. And it
Wow.
was only, I think it was 6.50 for the tin of artisan tea. And you get 20 tea bags, and it is some of the best tea. I put just a little tiny bit of honey in it, and oh, it was so, so good. So good.
Wow. Wow. Oh,
Amazing.
and I forgot to say YouTube, Restream, they're not sponsoring this at all.
Oh,
These are
yeah,
these are donated from both of our channels, and each of these companies are not sponsoring it either.
correct,
This
correct.
is just
This is just something we wanted to
our
do.
share for our audience. So
Yeah.
yes. Yes. So I've dropped the link
So,
for both of the stores that we are purchasing from with our own money and
correct.
donating. So if you want to check out the products, and if there's anything you may want to purchase yourself, you can. Of course, our winners will receive their gifts free of charge from us. But
Absolutely.
YouTube and Restream are not sponsoring it, and neither are either of the stores that we've purchased from.
Correct.
Yes, yes. I want to make
So,
sure I get the logistics out.
thank
But
you.
You're welcome. But I've already written down there is another side of this, so it's over here, but I've written down the number. So it's a number between 1 and 50. So I'm gonna write start. And as soon as you see that on your screen, I want you guys, yes, Sir Grace's money, Randy. I know.
Welcome in, Molly.
Oh,
Happy to have you.
thank you, Molly, for being here. So keep writing the numbers until we see the number. So it's already start is in. So please start putting your numbers in, and um, yeah, you can absolutely you can keep writing numbers. The more the merrier. Oh wait, we got to stop. Yeah, we got right on. And here it is. Randy got it.
Oh, wow.
Randy was straight on.
Awesome. Okay.
There it is, 27.
Um, we have a winner, so we
Yes.
don't need any more numbers. Uh,
What?
if you would please send me
Uh-huh.
your mailing address. Um, Ronson, would you please drop my email
Yes.
in the chat?
Um, uh, can you give it to me? Because he's under my channel, and I'm not sure if he will see your email. So, what is do you know your email?
I
Is it on
do.
your channel? Is it on your channel?
Yeah, it is. It is on my channel. It's Lewis Acre Farm 2014
Okay. Lewis Acre Farm 2014
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com. Okay, and then Randy, her car's in the shop, so please give her a little bit of time to get to the post office. But she will get that in the mail to you as soon as she gets her vehicle up and going. But it literally, her car went to the shop today. So
Yeah.
just give her some time. Please give her some grace. And thank you to everybody for participating. We appreciate, I'm just making sure I spelled that right. LEWISACREFARM. Yep, 2014 at gmail.com. Great. But congratulations to both of our winners. And I've
Yes.
already received an email. So as soon as we get done, I will get the elderberry syrup kit out to you. And I hope you enjoy
Awesome.
it. And I hope you enjoy, yeah, for both of the hope you enjoy them. If I can speak,
Yes.
I just get tongue tied sometimes. My brain goes poof. Ever have those moments you're like, I'm trying to speak and where are the words going?
I washed my tongue and I can't do a thing with it.
I can't. I know, right? But as we said, once a month we do a giveaway. So that was for the month of May. So you
Yes.
never know when we're going to do a giveaway. You have to um, be watching the channel every single week. You never know.
Oh, Randy, that's so sweet. Thank
Oh.
you. Thank you so
Oh.
much. Molly, please email me. And as soon as I have transportation to get to a post office, I definitely will get that in the mail to you.
And Randy, you are the best. Thank you so much.
That's so sweet.
I'll tell you, he is such a really sweet guy. He likes to harass me now about making sure I get things right. He keeps me in line. Oh, we love our Randy, and he
Oh.
is an airman, and he has my heart for that. He knows my Air
Mm,
Force heart, being an Air Force wife myself. And once an airman, always an airman. It's airman for life, is what we like to say. And he just harasses me because of the Air Force family thing. It's all good.
yeah.
It's all good. But
I would like to, since we have more people in here now,
yeah.
um, I just would like to let you guys know that I do interviews every Monday. I interview creators. If you have a channel with content
Mhm.
and you would like an interview so that you can promote your channel, That is my gift to the community. All you need to do is go to the About section on my channel, fill out the interview request form, and I will be in touch with you and we can set it up. If you're not available during the time that I normally go live, that's okay. We can work around that. We can pre-record your interview and I'll do it as a premiere. So don't let the time slot prevent you from getting an interview. Um, it truly is about promoting your channel. And right now, I don't have anybody to interview, so hit me up.
Yeah, and don't be afraid because you are honestly an easygoing host, and it's so relaxing. And like I said, the snacks are great backstage. M&Ms. M&Ms. And a protein bar. My goodness, the best kind too. I'm just teasing. I had my own. but she does make you feel welcomed and comfortable. So if you've never done an interview, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh,
Yeah.
Randy is the best. Randy is the best. He's just a sweet guy. Randy, you should do an interview. I'm just going to encourage you. You really should. And I think you need to show
Yeah.
off some of your quilts work that you've done. And he's doing one, I don't know how far along it's been or how far along it is now, but he's doing a quilt that's going to be donated um to the community, and the community donated squares to him, and I still have not mailed that square out.
Thank you, Ronson, for dropping that link. The link to the interview request form is in the chat.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm going to copy. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can copy and paste. No, it won't let me. Of course not. Yep, I cannot do it. Sugar, I'm so sorry. There we go. But it is there, and it's at Karma's page, and you can find it in the About section.
Yes.
So yes, you hope you smell better. There he goes harassing Molly. Hope you smell better. She probably will. She probably will. And how he's all questioning. Oh my goodness, Randy. He keeps us smiling too. Oh my goodness. He says he's an outlaw, but he actually has a good sense of humor. You smell great. Okay. I was wondering what that cologne was. Was it Axe? Was that what you were using? Or is it, I don't know, Old Spice?
That's funny.
Ay. I'll tell you, Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead sent me a lotion bar, and it has jasmine in it, and I'm highly allergic to jasmine, but it smells so good, and it's probably the only one that I could say that I can wear, and it's just got a beautiful scent to it. I think there's got to be more to it than jasmine. But I'm highly allergic to jasmine, but I can wear it and I don't get migraines from it or anything. Like I'm super sensitive.
Wow.
And she got it from a shop, a cranberry shop out in Washington State. I want it. And yeah, it's one of the okay, so it was funny.
See you later, Rebecca. Thank you for being here.
Oh, yes, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. But it was funny because I was trying to figure out how do you do it. So I was just took it out and then it like ended up like in the lid, and then I just with the lid would rub it on. She's like, she sent me a video. She goes, "No, Glenda, you take it fully out and then you with the whole bar." And I'm like,
Yeah.
but I was being real careful because of the jasmine in it, just because I thought, I don't know if I want to put all this on me. And then when I got done, I'm like, I'm not breaking out. I'm not getting a migraine. I'm not having any of the allergies. And oh, it's so wonderful. A wind song, that's what Molly wears, wind song. And then let's see here. Jason, past control smells great on you. You know what's funny? I actually wear something it's called, that my grandmother was like, you smell good. I wear Amazing Grace by Philosophy, and I've worn it for years, and it's just a very soft scent. But
Mhm.
I went to visit my grandmother who's in the nursing home just a few days ago, and I leaned over to give her a hug, and she goes, you smell good, Glenda. And I said, "Oh, grandma," I said, "it's that philosophy, that Amazing Grace. It's really soft and it's just very feminine smelling." And I said, and I just put just barely a spray on. You don't need much with it. I mean, a little
Uh-huh.
goes a long way. And yeah, it just it smells so good. So, Randy, it is Lewis Acre Farm dash Karma. Let me write it in the chat so that way you can find it. I cannot drop it.
Ronson can drop the link, but then if he's not,
He's not on my channel. So
yeah,
Karma. Oh, goodness, don't let me
put an
hide
A
that.
on the end.
Yeah, don't do that. I did that wrong. I'm waiting for him to keep me in line. He's gonna pop up here in a minute and go, get it together, Glenda. Lewis Acre Farm dash Karma, not Carm. Look for Karma.
Oh, if you only knew the different things people come up with for my name. I
Oh
had
my
a
god.
doctor's office one time call me Charlie.
How did they come up with Charlie with Karma?
You tell me.
See, I get called everything but my name. So we call this the Starbucks order. What is my Starbucks name? Some people will write Belinda, I'm Linda, or I'm Glinda, or I'm, Belinda. I get that, but I don't get how they messed your name up. That's
Oh,
really
you wouldn't believe the ways people can mess my name up.
that's crazy because I
I'm Karen, Carla, Karina,
oh,
Charla. I mean, I yeah,
that's weird.
Carmen.
That is weird. Let me see if I can find it, Randy. I Yeah, it pulls up the way I wrote it out. The second time, not the first. Okay, let me copy and I'll copy and paste down here. And this is for, it's probably going to show up on your channel too. So for those who are actually sitting over at Karma's page, you'll see it as well. But it's because Restream's posting to both. But there you go. Got you hooked up there. Randy. Go check her out. And if you like her content, which I think you will, hit subscribe, go to the About section, fill out the Google form, sign up for
Yes,
Meet Me Monday. And you really should show off your quilt work.
that'd be awesome.
I just think that's really cool that he does that. A lot of
Yeah.
men don't sew. And I don't know if it's a masculinity thing or what, but I appreciate Randy for showing the guys that it's okay to sew and it's okay to quilt. You don't have to be a girl to do it. I wish more guys would. My father-in-law, he actually sews on a sewing machine. And I think it's awesome. Genuinely, I do. So I'm really proud of Randy for that. And yes, I'm being kind. I'm not picking on you. I really am. I mean what I say. I'm very impressed by it.
I can't, the name eludes me right now, but there is a very famous football player that did ballet and crocheted.
Really? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome. I know a lot of guys who are getting into crochet, which is something that I actually do, when my arthritis doesn't bother me, because I have arthritis in my hands. But I know a lot of guys who do, and I'd teach anybody. Sure, I'm not being mean, I actually mean that kindness. He's harassing me again. See, look.
One of
Sure,
my
I'm waiting for dot, 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 dot.
one of my uncles used to crochet and did some absolutely fantastic, beautiful work.
Oh,
And he did a lot of plastic canvas
yeah.
projects, and I don't even know what other crafty things that he would do. He had, I don't know the specific
Mhm.
name, but it was a form of muscular dystrophy,
Oh, okay.
and it was genetic, so it passed down to his 3 children, and, every time that they would go outside and get in the cold, their muscles would freeze up and they would fall over, basically. They would just they couldn't move, and it
Oh,
was that whatever type of muscular dystrophy they had.
yeah.
And so my 3 cousins have it, different varying degrees. And then the one cousin, her children, at least one of her daughters, has it.
Mm.
And it's just varying degrees of it. But he had it so severe that he couldn't work. So he was a house husband while my aunt, she was a dealer, a 21 dealer in Jackpot.
Oh, wow.
And that she retired from it. And she was one of the best they ever had.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, I think it's fantastic, that the guys are getting into this stuff, because I think that they should. It's really relaxing, and I know, like, for me, when I'm really stressed out, I like to do thoughtless sewing. I'm
Hmm.
like, hang on, let me grab it. I'm in the middle of one right now, and it's whoops, I'm knocking things over. So, it's not done, so don't judge, but I'm in the middle of
That's gorgeous.
sewing, like, there's the back of it,
Uh
and I'm
huh.
and it's got 3 layers of you'll see it better on this side. 3 layers of the cotton, you know,
Uh huh.
and I'm gonna use it as a canning mat when it's all
Uh
done.
huh.
So I call this thoughtless sewing, because you just sit and, like, do lines, and I've already got I don't have it right. Oh, yeah, I do. So I've already Randy, where are you? Hopefully you're here. So the trim work is gonna go. So it'll be like, let me see
That's
here.
going to be beautiful.
So I do like thoughtless sewing, just because, you know, I sometimes I'm just stressed, and I just need something to take my mind off of things. And I got this fabric at the Dollar Tree.
That is so
From the
gorgeous.
Dollar Tree. Oh, I got it upside down. Here, we'll turn it that way. There's the butterflies going the right way. And then this fabric came from the Goodwill bins. It was brand new,
Wow.
and I got probably 3 yards of it ish, and I paid maybe, like, under $2 because it's by the pound, but I bring it home and I wash it and I use it. It works just fine. But, yeah, that's my thought list. And then, excuse me, somebody hit over 500 subscribers?
I did a couple of days ago. I
Hello?
I know. I'm so excited. I'm so
Hello?
excited.
Um, um
But um I still
Okay,
need
please,
like
Randy.
1400, almost 1400 watch hours. Um so I'm not monetized.
Okay. I'm not
Let's
monetized
see.
either. I understand. I'm still working on those
Oh,
hours.
I'm at 1650 on my watch hours.
You
So
go, girl.
1350.
You
1350 watch hours, and I'll be well, all first level monetization. First level.
yes, yes.
2350, and I can, and 500 more subscribers, and I'll be fully monetized.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well, congratulations on hitting that 500 mark. I didn't even know. I
Thank
had to go to
you.
your channel when Randy said number 504. I'm like, 504, did she hit it? And so I just looked and I went, "Oh, she did. She hit her 500."
I did. I
Oh
did.
my gosh.
Now, I'm at 31,429 views. When I hit 35,000 views, I will do a giveaway on my channel.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
I got to
Well,
get the views before I do another giveaway like I did last September.
oh my gosh. Well, I'm waiting to get
So,
monetized because I plan on doing a giveaway, but I've got a long way to go on my hours. I don't know. I lost a lot of hours somehow, and I only have 893 viewable or
oh,
valid public watch hours, and that's what it says. And I've had 7.5 thousand views on my shorts. So I don't know what in the world. I'm like, I had a
the
lot,
reason
then
the reason you lose them is because um
it's a rolling 365.
a rolling 365, and if you don't have, like, today, let's say I get 10, just as a point of reference, I get 10 watch hours, but today I also lose 5 watch hours, then I only get a net 5 watch hours for
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know how it works. I'm just like, I gotta
Well, I'm
keep.
kind of also explaining it for those listening.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just frustrated, but that's okay. I'll get there when I get there. And he wants to give Glenda away. Give it away, give it away, give it away. I don't know. I think you're gonna have to have a talk with Sir Grace. He may not want to give me away. Or would he? He might after a year. Yeah. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
then I've
yeah.
yeah,
So
but
then also by that token, if you only get 5 watch hours today, but you lose 10, then
it's the way that I'm working on it. I've gotten more steady with my days now. So I
yeah,
go live with you on Tuesdays and then I go live again on Saturdays. And every now and then I'll do a pop-up from the chicken yard. So I
yeah,
just never know when I'm gonna go live there. It's just one of those things of I wonder if anybody wants to sit down and talk about all things chickens, and the
yeah.
last one I did, man, I had a lot of really good, thoughtful questions,
You did.
and I
You
really
really did.
appreciated that, I'm not a chicken expert on all things chickens, but I've got 5 years experience of having them and, yeah, do a live on the chicken and just let it run. I am trying to figure out how to do that. I actually have cameras on the girls, and, I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so I'm not gonna say the brand, but there's gotta be a way to run that, and I need to figure it out. If not, I'm gonna have to get a live stream camera to put on the girls. There is a way to do it with the new run, um, but yeah, figure that out. I'll figure it out, and let it go run live, but, and you'll get to see the crazy chickens.
I I almost went live this morning.
Did you?
I almost did. It was hilarious. It was so hilarious. Okay, so I I have 3 kittens that'll be 8 weeks old tomorrow, and I have 4 kittens that'll be 7 weeks old either tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah.
And Bianca has a kitten. Oh my gosh. Logan named her. She's a heathen. She's a little heathen. If anybody wants a little heathen kitten, hit me up.
A challenging one.
He named her Spice. She's a little red hot chili pepper. I'm just saying. She's got tood.
Ooh, if I
Oh,
wasn't allergic to cats, I'd be like, "Give me the tood."
she has learned how to climb out of the playpen. And
Uh-oh.
she'll sit there, and I'll go over and look at her, and she'll sit there and she'll squint at me. She'll just squint
Mm.
and then jump. And I'll put her back in, and she'll just squint and jump
I like
and
her.
squint and jump and squint and jump and squint and jump. I'll put her back in every time. Oh, that girl.
I like her already. I like her already. If I weren't allergic to cats, I'd be like, "Sign me up," because I like a little tood around here.
Oh, she's got it.
I
Oh,
would
she's got it.
I would totally. I have a chicken that's got a tood.
I pick her up, and she'll turn
I like
and
it.
then wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle,
Oh
trying to
my
get away. The girl's got tood. Whoever gets her had better be prepared because that girl can jump.
oh
She
my.
can almost clear the 30 or 32-foot wall of their playpen.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, I decided these these kittens are old enough. They need to start branching out, and I need to start transitioning them out.
Mhm.
And they're tiny, but I need to start branching them out and getting them integrated into the general population and getting China's little 4.5 week old kittens into the playpen.
Mhm.
So I turned the 7 of them loose.
Oh my.
Oh my word. Popcorn, 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 popcorn.
Freedom!
Popcorn, popcorn.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
And fraying out, and they learned how to hiss.
Oh,
And oh my gosh, it was hilarious. And the 3 moms were just like,
you have done what with my babies? What? Mama? Human mom? You let my babies go? Is what they were probably thinking. What are you thinking?
and we have a chair next to the playpen that has a stack of blankets and stuff. Well, she learned how to climb up on top of that and
Right? That see, Randy says he does the cats on camera. He put the cats on camera. You'll get a
oh
lot
my gosh, I was having so much fun,
everywhere. He
and
oh,
I was trying.
need to get monetized first. I mean, so does karma. That has and then I'll tell you a little funny story about that. So my mom is still waiting on her first check and she's been monetized for a while. And she told me the other day, she's like at 93 or $94. She's like, I'm getting close to my first 100. She's been monetized for
Yeah,
quite
that's the
some
thing. You
time.
have to earn $100 before you even get a check.
Mhm. Likes to hiss at people. Turbo likes to hiss at people. Harley, on the other hand, is quite the type of cat. Cats are funny little beings. They've got their own little personalities. I
I
have
have
oh, go ahead.
I have 3 white ones.
Karma,
Who
karma.
Carlene,
Carlene,
hi.
sorry, I kept saying karma. See now, Carlene, you have been on my heart. I saw what went through your area on Friday. You were in my prayers that day, and I hope everything is fine with you. And I genuinely mean that. We had some really bad storms that hit our area. Um, and Carlene, you have blessed me like being here. And I hope
Yeah.
it's okay. We had 88. miles per hour winds ripped through our area on Friday night. Thankfully, no damage for us. Um, but we know different parts of Kentucky were hit hard. My mom drove through London, Kentucky, just recently, and she sent me pictures, and it's just completely devastated. And my heart goes out to each and every single one. And we are getting severe thunderstorms again tonight. We're all under a watch. So everybody in my area.
Are you still okay right now, or are you needing to?
Funny is the sky is still blue, but the clouds are starting to get thick, so I can see it. But it
Okay.
is it's kind of weird because I've been monitoring, but yeah, I got 138 last month. I'm rowing. I know you're.
What did you see my comment before that one? He said he was expecting a check from both of us.
Oh, okay. For Randy, there you go. There you
There's
go.
his check.
Good check. Yeah, maybe I better do that too, right? I've been trying to work on my watch hours on both channels. Good. Yeah, I've been working on mine too. I hear you. And Karma has as well. Hey, Randy, did you spend it on fabric? Did you go to Joann's? Ours closes on Friday. And I don't know if you heard me say this earlier, but on a lot of the fabric, it's 80% off. And then they took an additional 50 if you bought the whole bolt. So you might want to take that 138 because that's going to get you it's going to get you further than what I got. And I'm sitting over here looking at those stacks of fabric that I bought by the bolt. So you might want to go check your
Why
Joanne.
don't they just give it away at that?
Right. Right. I mean, I've got some really pretty fabric sitting over there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it just yet, but I've got grandbabies and I have one that'll be making their entrance in the next few months. So I'll have another one. So I'm like, okay, Gigi's got to have all the fabric for these babies because I got to sew, which is something that I enjoy doing. But in the meantime, I like my mindless sewing.
That is so beautiful. I love that fabric. That would make a beautiful dress.
It would, wouldn't it? The fabric is from the Dollar Tree. I paid $1.25 for the fabric. And then I got like 3 yards from the Goodwill bins. I'm telling you, go to the Goodwill bins because, you know, you can find fabric there too. You just have to wash it. Wash it. I do with a little bit of fabric sanitizer. At least Karma gave me a check. I can't do it on this. Can you put me a check down? Because I can't. I'll pay you back, Karma. Because I can't do it on my computer, and I'm looking here. Um,
It's just in your normal keyboard emojis.
I don't have it on my computer. Here, no, wait. Here we go. Wait, nope. I got it. I got it. This is for Randy. That's what I'll give Randy. There you go, Randy. I also hook up. Mm-hmm. See now, I paid you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Oh, I saw that one. And then I was forced to push my late birthday live stream back again. I was going to go live on my birthday and the day after my birthday, which was April 30th. Oh, happy belated
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy belated.
Mhm. We're both April babies. I'm an April baby myself. Oh, good. Here we go. Here's the update. All good here in my area. Storm hit all around us, but thankfully no damage at my house. Oh, my son had a baseball size hail at his house, just 15 miles. Oh, I hope your son is
Oh,
okay. I'm telling you, this area, like we were this a, Kentuckiana, which is where I live at, Kentuckiana, uh, everything in between, we were all hit really hard. Um, as far north as that I'm aware of for Indiana was Bloomington, Indiana, all the way down through southern Kentucky. Both states were hit very hard with that storm, and we are under a watch tonight. So please stay safe. I don't know about you, Carlene, but we are under a watch. This channel is going on 3 weeks on Tuesday. Wow, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Took years to get well, listen, because it took you years and I had to figure it out. There you go, Randy. That's for you. Again, I'll give you extra. I give you extra. I take care of my fellow airmen because we are family, you know. Just saying. My birthday is this Sunday going to be there is no way, Carlene. Let me tell you something. There is no way. If you meet her in person, she does not even look 75. There is no way. You got to be kidding me. I got to meet Carlene in person back in the fall at the Kentucky meetup. I do not believe she's telling the truth because that woman looks a lot younger. No joke. But happy birthday, my dear. Sending you tons of love.
You're very generous in guessing ages because you thought that Ronson was in his early 20s.
Did. He looks like about like my kiddos' ages. Yes, we are under a watch too. Okay. Stay safe, my dear. Stay safe. I mean, the stuff that usually hits Carlene will hit us like within about an hour. So I always like to know what's going on with the weather her way because we're next in line after her with the way the storms roll through this area. Um,
We've been getting real light showers here, which is nice because we only get between 10 and 13 inches of moisture per year,
yeah.
and that's including our snowfall.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, because
And
it's
so,
a high desert atmosphere where
yeah,
you're at. Mhm. Well, we are I mean, we're extremely green here. I'm not saying Idaho's not green, but I'm just comparing the 2
it's
states. They're pretty
different.
close. Yeah,
Yeah.
um,
Our green is due to irrigation.
right. We
We're
don't
a desert, plain and simple. If it weren't for irrigation, there would be no agriculture. There'd be no green except for sagebrush.
It's funny because I've mentioned this before. I watch Garden Answer, and I watch how much of the irrigation system she puts out in her property and
Hmm.
making sure things get watered, and I'm going, "Okay, if I plant things in the early spring or the early fall and, either or, I don't ever have to worry about watering. I just let it take over." Now, the stuff that goes through the summer, um, I do water, like my crops and stuff, my tomatoes and stuff, but typically my watering doesn't begin and like I physically go out and water it till like the month of August. Like I really have to be out watering things because we get so much rain in this area. Unless we get like a weird drought, which has happened in
Yeah.
years past. But on
We're already we're already crying and asking the park to turn the water on, and it's like that's why I can't plant my garden because the park won't start the water.
right, right.
And it's like I can't plant my crop until I have water unless I want to fill my little 2-gallon water jug
Yeah,
and cart it from inside the house out to all my raised beds daily.
yeah.
Otherwise, I can't have a garden.
Well, we have just so much rain right now that I need to go out and put a copper fungicide on some of my plants because we've had too much water. Um, and I don't worry about it. Now, if it's in a planter or if it's in a pot, of course I'm gonna water it. I don't want to say this is like I never water, but I'm talking about like things that once if I can get them established on time,
Mhm.
typically I don't have to go out and hand water like the garden or the new flowers or whatever that I've put in the ground, the plants, the arborvitaes, that kind of thing. Because I own land. Um, I don't typically go out and water it. I just let nature take over until about August. And then August is whenever I have to go out and just really make sure. And September is really dry. Um, so yeah. Well,
Randy, I'm west of Boise. I'm
what,
between Boise and Ontario, Oregon.
yeah, yeah. He drove through that area. We've had terrible weather this year, ready for it to clear up. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you on that. We've had our fair share, and
Yeah.
I don't know, are you having problems with copper, like having to put a a copper fungicide on any of your plants. Like my roses are starting to get that coppery look, and I'm going the spots, and I'm going, ugh, I need to deal with that. I dated a girl in America Falls years ago.
That's clear over on the other side of the state from me. Meg's Little House in the Country is another channel, and she's over on that side of the state, over near Pocatello area.
Mhm.
Um,
Randy,
clear the other.
she knows where Mountain Home Air Force Base is at. I'll say it like that. Were you ever stationed there, Randy? Here, I can't remember. For some reason, I was thinking you were the one that was stationed at Mountain Home. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Yeah, I'm another hour west of Mountain Home.
Yeah. Only reason why I ask is he was an airman. I know he went to Guam. I remember that, but I can't remember. I thought he was the other one that was in Idaho. We'll have to wait for it to come up and let. Can't have a garden at our apartment. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Well, I'm wondering if maybe like your trees and stuff in the area are getting that copper spot on them. Ours are. In fact, I just planted a nectarine tree and it's starting to get it too. I've been there in the truck. Oh, okay. You've been to Mountain Home.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you been west of Boise through the Caldwell, Nampa region?
He probably has. He's been all over. And uh, Randy, did you stop truck driving? I was thinking you did. I think he had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I know he's been everywhere. I enjoyed when he'd do his lives from the truck.
Mm-hmm.
I loved watching him go down the road. And then
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I would just put him on the TV and I'd do my housework and I would just sit and watch him. I enjoyed those rides. So he said yes to your question.
Yeah.
He knows where you're at. I thought we
You
were going
probably
to.
drove right past me if you went on into Ontario. You probably drove right past my house
Yeah. Well,
because you can see my house from the freeway.
yes, I had to. Yep. He knows. He knows. Or yep, he had to retire.
Yeah.
Um, he drove through my area and I was wanting to meet up with him. Let's see here. He did it for 40 years. He drove through my area and honest to goodness, my husband and I were both looking forward to meeting him. And I even had stickers to put on his truck. This is true story. And my husband was admitted for a bowel obstruction and I was in the middle of taking care of him when Randy came through my area.
Oh, bummer.
I know. I wanted to give that man a hug so bad and stick some stickers on his truck and meet him and tell him how much in person that I appreciated his channel, watching him go on the road. And now he's our quilter. So you got to go watch him quilt now. He's got a new phase in life and that's okay. That's okay.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
but I enjoyed those truck rides. And so did my mom. My mom would watch a lot. And I don't know if she chatted with you a whole lot, but um, you
The one
hated
outside of Boise?
the check station by it'd have to be you because we don't have check stations in our area. Well, we do have them, but not that close.
Is it the one in Boise or the one in on out by Ontario? Because I think there's one by Ontario, and Oregon is. You do not want to be stopped in Oregon.
Mm,
Absolutely do not want to get stopped in Oregon if you're out of state, especially.
mm,
Oh, the Flying J. Yeah, you don't even want to go near that area. Ontario. Yeah, Ontario is mm-mm. Yeah, you don't want to have to get stopped in Oregon. They're If you're out of state and you get stopped, the um, the fines are outrageous. I mean, outrageous. And they'll look for your out of state license plates. They'll
Mm-mm-mm.
look for a reason to stop an out of stater.
Mm-mm-mm. That's
Yeah.
because you fight it. You're out of state. I got a ticket once. I've only had one ticket, and I got it when I lived in Tucson, and I had pulled, they tell you in driver's ed, which I'm like, I went back to my driver's ed and I went back to my book. They tell you get all the way out and wait till the traffic moves and then make your left-hand turn, which is what I did. I pulled all the way up to the end of the line where it
Hmm.
was lined out, right? Where you're supposed to, because they had it on the ground to make my left turn. They used to have cameras in Tucson, and they
Hmm.
got me just like this, and I couldn't fight it because we moved to Indiana. I got the ticket right before we left Arizona. I couldn't fight it. $350 later.
That's awful.
Yeah, and then I heard that they got rid of those cameras, and I thought, "Good, because I did everything right and I could have fought it." I pulled all the way to the line and I waited for the traffic to move. And then the light turned red, and I was in the middle of the road. What am I supposed to do? Stay there, and block traffic, you know?
Right.
You have to get out of the way,
Right.
you know? I run to Portland every week for 2 years. Wow, he ran to Portland. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I don't know if Randy, if he had problems in Tucson, but I'd be curious to know, because man, I would have fought that sucker if I had stayed. And it's the only time I've ever gotten a ticket. And there's some wood. As I'm That's cherry wood there. The real deal. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
No, anyhow. Well, it's been an hour and 45 minutes, girl. I'm gonna have to get scooching off before our weather gets a little hairy here.
Yeah. Logan will be home shortly,
Aw.
and we probably are going to try to do some more stuff outside if he has any energy. He has to work 8 days straight before he gets 2 days off.
Mm. Mm-mm.
So,
You had those in Florida. They finally took them down. Yeah, they should never have put them up in the first place. Mm-mm. I liked when your aunt had a thing going on. Oh, on the channel. Aw. Well, okay. So you coming up on Thursday is our
it will be your thoughts for Thursday. I
yes.
have an actual video that I've been pretty sure really recorded properly this time.
Yay! Well, give yourself some grace. You've been through some things. So
Yes, yes.
so it's coming
And
up on Thursday.
Saturday,
Is my lazy Saturday night chat at 4:45 Eastern Standard Time. I hope you all come back and we just chat, just having a good time.
and then on Monday, provided I have a guest, I
Yeah.
will have Meet Me Monday. I may just go live even though I don't have a guest. I might just, I don't know, show off kittens or.
Hey, that's a great way to meet me Monday. Meet the kittens.
Yes, the latest litter has names finally. They're only 4.5 weeks and they finally got their names.
Oh, well, you should show them off.
If China will let me. She's
Oh,
pretty
yes.
protective.
Yeah. No, she's a good mama. That's for
She is a
sure.
good mama.
Yeah.
But so that comes up on Monday at 1 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
And I need guests. So even if you have already been on the channel, if you know a channel
Mhm.
that would be a good um, guest on Meet Me Monday, send them my way. Because
Yeah.
this really is about promoting other channels. It's not about promoting me. So, and
Yeah.
then we will be back here Tuesday
For Talk
for
About It
another Talk
Tuesday.
About It Tuesday.
We talk about all the things on our heart. No tacos required. Although one of these days I might bring tacos to the show.
Yeah, I might too. I
Some
just might.
nachos, some guacamole.
Yeah.
Homemade only, because I don't eat store-bought guacamole. Only eat on. Well, anyhow, thank you to everybody for joining us. Congratulations to this month's winners. Your prizes will be going out as soon as
Absolutely.
possible. Um,
And Molly, be sure to send me an email if you haven't already so I can get that out to you when I get a van.
and that's okay. And I'm going to be getting ready to, as soon as I hang up, I'm going to be ordering that out. So, everybody, you guys have a great night. Stay safe if you're going through the storms. We'll see you next week at 5 p.m., 3
Yep.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the next week's Talk About It Tuesday. Bye, you guys.
Bye.